Hi Gemini, welcome to your reading for Pisces season. Let's see what the messages are for Gemini. If you're new, welcome. Please remember to subscribe and hit the notification bell so you get all the messages I post each month. To my lovely loyal subscribers, welcome back. And as always, I'll leave information regarding what decks of cards I use and how to contact me for personal readings in the description box. Okay, guys? As in all general readings, it can go either way. So if you watch this reading, the message is generally for the watcher. Okay, so just please bear that in mind and take what resonates and leave what doesn't. Okay, Gemini, we have these heart-to-heart conversations. Honestly, discuss your feelings with each other. I feel like it has to start with yourself, Gemini. I feel like you have to say one way or the other, I have feelings for a person or I don't. And then you have to communicate that to somebody, whether they want to listen or not. Because I feel here in this card, somebody may not want to hear what you have to say at the moment, but they need to hear it. And then they can work out whether what they are feeling is real, is genuine, whether they want to communicate back, right? Look at this. The new love card is reversed because it's stopping either new love coming into your life or you wanting a new love, right? You can't get over this person because you need to communicate. It's like needing closure. I need to say what I need to say and then just let it go and let it be, and then what will be right. This is what I'm feeling here. The reason you're not moving on or can't move on is because you need closure. You need answers, and I believe some of you do still love somebody from the past here, and you've got to be honest with yourself. If you don't still love or want to be with somebody from your past, this is somebody from your past having something to say to you before the cycle is closed down. I'm feeling here. It is now that we are moving towards, well, we're in Pisces season at the moment, but the more we go into it, the more they'll start to warm up to the idea of communicating. 5 of Wands right now. The shadow of Mercury retrograde is still there. So although it's not a lose-lose situation, it's going to be tough to get you guys to open up and talk to each other. But Mars is working on this with the 5 of Wands. You kind of feel like, look, it's always me trying to talk to them and them trying to ignore me. And it kind of feels like they're making power plays over you and you're not happy with it or excited about it. But you just keep having one last thing to say, right? And that's because it's not over. And as well, if you are shouting from the top of your lungs, I'm tired of my ex, I don't even think about them, I don't care about them, that's way too much passion behind it, right? So honestly, discuss your feelings with yourself and then you'll know what you have to say to them. And like I said, it could be a soulmate who's doing this with themselves also before coming forward and speaking to you. They kind of feel like, I've said what I have to say, or you're not going to be receptive to my communication. It can be you feeling that they're not receptive to communication from you, or they're blocking me, ignoring me. But still, you still have this to say, right? Queen of Wands, so you're going to take action anyway. Whether they want to hear it or not, you're going to say this, right? So this is like, I'm getting this off my chest now. I fought for you. I believed in you. I trusted you here. What's going on with you? Why can you not even speak to me now? And I think it's like empowering yourself where you've been sort of quiet here with the 5 of Wands reversed, because actually the 5 of Wands reversed is something that can be overcome. So if they're ignoring you and that was the problem, or you didn't, you was blocked, didn't have each other's phone numbers or something like that, it can be overcome by asking friends to help, or, some people like to make a fake Facebook account and message from there. Where there's a will, there's a way, is what I'm saying here. And now you are empowering yourself here. This is Venus as well. Queen of Wands energy. all of the planets are still well, not all, but most of the planets are still kind of clustered in Aquarius. So is Venus here. So you're going to have this very logical approach, which goes very well with your sun sign here. So you're actually getting support and momentum from the planets here to have this conversation with them. Whether they like it or not, they're just going to get it. Here they are. Look, this is that spying from that fake Facebook account. It can be them spying on you because you've blocked them or refused to talk to them or refused to give them a chance. Like I said, where there's a will, there's a way. This is somebody figuring out a way to communicate. You could have been dealing with a younger air sign similar to you. But this is, or it is you that is trying to figure out a way. Because the Page of Swords is about learning. Most of the pages are about learning, and this is about communicating. So finding the way to communicate with somebody who may have blocked your main number, but if you got a new number, you wouldn't be blocked, right? So I don't want to give you guys bad ideas, but this it might be what they're doing, getting a new number here. They may initially got a new number so that you couldn't speak to them, but they've had this time out from this fighting and arguing to be able to let the wands fall down here and fall into place and find the answer. Then you can pick up this wand and say, okay, I'm going forward with this information, right? So we want to communicate here now with the Page of Swords, but it's quite a childish way, I guess, because they've been quite childish. So it's maybe even you lowering your vibration to meet their energy. So if they've been childish in how they communicate with you, blocking you or ghosting you and things here, this is you being just as creative as them, let's say, because the Queen of Wands is about creativity. So it's about you, being their match here, meeting their match. Okay, well, guess what? If you can play that game, I can do it too. So it's like Bobby Brown too can play that game. Nine of Pentacles here. You are regaining your strength, and this is what I was feeling. This conversation gives you your power. So whether that's to walk away, we'll soon see as the reading goes on, but it gives you some sort of power, being able to say, you know what? I am worth it. And what you did was kind of crappy. That makes you the crappy person, not me. Thank God I found the good in goodbye. See ya. So then here you are, all empowered, Nine of Pentacles, having grown, having learned that this is nothing personal against you. That there's nothing wrong with you. You are deserving of love, and that you did give your best. This person was being difficult, if not childish here. Seven of Swords, if not cheating, right? And being deceptive with you. So they did, the reason they did this is because they are immature, with the low self-esteem. It's not an excuse, but I'm just giving you more insight of what's going on with them. You may have noticed childish behavior from them. So when you try to have a conversation with them, they'll say you're arguing with them. They're just deceiving themselves. So it's like they run away with that Queen of Wands energy, because the Queen of Wands, although, she's motivated and going and things like that, she's never at her throne to actually receive the rewards as well. So this person didn't stay around long enough to receive the rewards of a very adult conversation, being able to communicate and solve problems. So it might be the way they dealt with problems before in the past here, that they just run away from them, let's say, with that Five of Wands. So a little thing arises and they run for the hills here. And it's more to do with their low self-esteem than it being you. And I think you're sort of grasping that now here with the Nine of Pentacles and regaining your power, because the Nine is related to the Hermit, it's related to self, and it's the Nine of Pentacles is all empowering, right? Two of Cups. So this is why this is this soulmate connection, to help them to learn that they can't run away from everything. I think you've become this powerful person that, hold on, I deserve answers and you're going to give me them. So it's like even catching somebody outside work, or catching some sort of messages in people's phone and saying, no, you're not going to run away or tell me these lies and I'm going to believe them. Actually, you're going to talk this through and you're going to tell me the answers. And their gut instinct, which is self-preservation and protection for them. I know it's not ideal for you in this situation, but it's their protection nonetheless. It's how they usually deal with things. They're trying to ghost you here and you've had enough. Give me closure then, okay? So either you're getting closure here by saying what you have to say and leaving it at that, or you're forcing them to answer your questions here. Ace of Pentacles. So the Two of Cups here and the Ace of Pentacles. I feel like, you know, you either have a family situation going on or want a family situation going on. There was something real here in this connection, and I guess this is why the divine brought you two together, because you may feel like, why was this person even brought to me? This could even be a new romance that was starting up but sort of fell on its head and flopped. And you're like, so when I did the spiritual work, why is this my new person acting like this? The divine thought it was a very good reason for you guys to come together so that you could help them with this issue. It will seem like you're helping them. It is, I guess, like I said, I feel like you have to lower your vibration. Of course, we have free will. You can choose to leave this connection alone, leave this new love alone and say, it's not good enough for me. I'm standing on my own foundation and I'm moving on to a new soulmate. Of course, we can do that. That will still trigger their awakening. So don't worry about, you know, what the divine has sent to you here. But this person, they haven't been able to they haven't been able to learn how to solve problems throughout their life. So this was always their go-to. It may be that they didn't have parents that could show them this. So they became, I feel like, almost dependent on other people. And then when they get found out, they run away like a child. It's sort of like this childish energy, like, they're not meaning to be bad and hurt people, but that's what they're doing, leaving a path of destruction in their way. Okay, Four of Cups. So they could have felt even rejected as a child, maybe by their own mother here. Well, yeah, the fourth house is quite feminine. So, yeah, it could have been their mother that rejected them and they felt unloved by their mother. So this is why they're now sort of projecting it onto other women in their life. This could be even a friend, a sibling or something like that, that is doing this with you, okay? And then you always have to be the one to sort of rescue them here and pick them up. And basically, you're just going to have to say enough is enough. If this is always a sibling that's stealing or a friend that's always dragging you down, you're going to have to say enough is enough, because then they'll learn their lesson, right? Let them stand on their own 2 feet. If this is a romantic partner, they have to realize the loss of you. So being able to say, you know what, I feel empowered now, which will be good for you. This is why the divine has put you together. And then they get to see, oh my God, I've lost a good thing. So they was rejecting you before you rejected them because of this that has been going on with their mother. Of course, it could be you that's been doing this. 10 of Pentacles. So again, indication that family issues can stem and reach into your romantic adult relationships here. We see 10 Pentacles here and we see 10 Pentacles here. Some of you may have been used for money and that sort of stability. Again, the person has the same sort of issues. They could have come from a very poor family and they didn't realize that, okay, you know, what it's like to actually have stability and that sort of love and companionship that comes with a genuine family that's helping you out. So they are scared to lose you, and this is why the divine has partnered them with you, because now they realize what they've lost, what they wanted, what they was looking for. So they was looking for this family situation. They wanted to be part of a family. They want to be loved. And then when they're actually faced with it, they get scared and run away. So they're being asked to look at this situation that what you're asking for, the divine is giving you, but you're running away from. It's like when people ask the divine for a cake and then run away when they get cake mixture, right? They don't want to do the work. The sun, so they will get this amazing clarity and be able to heal this situation in themselves so they can go on and learn to love in adult relationships. Whether that be with you or somebody new, that's up to you guys, right? Like I said, we have free will here. Release your ex. So we do see not letting in a new love and not releasing the ex, but this is why it needs closure here. Let's see. Playfulness. Yeah, it's time to grow up, and this is what they're going to find here, that I can't run around as this wounded child forever. I do need to grow up, and now I'm only causing myself the hurt. My parents aren't now doing it. Maybe they were, but right now it's me causing myself the hurt because I'm running away every time things get difficult. So let's see here if there's any more messages for you guys. This person, your person, is growing up, right? And sometimes that's difficult to do, especially when we haven't had anybody to teach us, show us. And that's no excuse to mistreat other people. I get that, because we've all been through certain traumas in our life and it doesn't give us an excuse. I'm just telling you the situation. Okay, in any moment I can surrender to the more powerful presence of love through prayer, contemplation and stillness. And this is what they're doing with this Four of Cups over here. They're now surrendering. And it's almost like I'm surrendering to my own faults, to my own feelings, to my own needs, to my own doings. And I want to give way to allow love to come into my life now. And they're not seeing this genuine offer of love with the Four of Cups because they've never felt that genuine offer of love there. The universe works fast when I'm having fun. So for them, they've been able to get through life and, you know, things to seemingly go their way up until now. And, you know, it was the easy route that they was taking and maybe avoiding people and avoiding fixing problems and just going on to the next person and the next person. But there's no avoiding you now because you demand answers. This ghost is going to be brought back to life and put on trial here, Gemini. Good luck with that.